culture. Rapping, we do it for the whole squad. We was down, but we came back. We lost it all, but we came right. They can never hold us. They can never hold us.
What's up, baby? We back once again. Silverback Gorilla Gang, my fam, my YouTube family, man. I appreciate y'all stopping by once again. Y'all know how we do it over here. First and foremost, giving all thanks to the Most High, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, our Father God, the King of all kings, the ruler of all nations. Now, today I want to talk to y'all about a certain topic, man. I got a topic that, I've been thinking about. I've been talking to a couple people about, and some people who are married, some people who are single, and they got two completely different outlooks on life. You know what I mean? When you're single, you're going, through life by the beat of your own drum. Versus being married, you have to go through life in sync with somebody. Y'all drums got to be in line. And that's not for everybody. But we're going to get into it right here. Let's get it. All right, baby. So we're about to go ahead and get straight on into it. I know a lot of y'all out there are single. I know a lot of y'all out there are in relationships or married. And, the single life, first off, I'm going to start off by saying this. I'm not married. I've never been married. But I have been in committed relationships for years and, went through the day-to-day grind of paying bills together, waking up, day to day, on a day-to-day, serving each other, being of service to one another, which is similar to a marriage. It's pretty much the same thing as a marriage. The only difference is we didn't have the paperwork. So with that being said, I can speak from my experiences being in committed relationships, living the marriage life, the marriage lifestyle. And I have been single, you know what I mean? And for me, those two lanes is not for everybody, right? So for some people, being single is not for them. Being single is not for everybody. Being married is not for everybody. Some people thrive in life being single. And some people thrive in life being married, being a couple, you know what I mean? Being a team. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, to not be a team player. If you want to, live your life as a single man or a single woman and you don't want to get married, you don't even want to commit a relationship. You just want to live your life and do you. That's completely fine. Vice versa for people who are married. If you want to go through our life as a team, as a couple, you got somebody who always got you, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you thrive. That's completely fine. That's great. You know what I'm saying? But find your purpose. Find which one better suits you. Everybody can't thrive being single. You know what I mean? Some people can't even afford to thrive being single because nowadays, like I told y'all before, man, it's so expensive out here. Mortgage, rent, food, gas, bills, like car notes. You know what I'm saying? All of the insurance, all of these things are so expensive, and they're only getting more and more expensive as the days go by. So some people work for minimum wage. Some people work for, a little less than, you know what I mean? For whatever reason. Some people, come home from prison and they can't find a job. And the only job that they can find is somebody saying, hey, I can't even afford to pay you minimum wage, but I'll pay you this. I'll pay you $11 an hour, $12 an hour. Take it or leave it. And if they're trying to be on the straight path, they're going to take that because that's all that they can get at the time. You know what I mean? Once you got felonies on your record, a lot of these companies that's paying, $20, $30, $40 won't even give you an opportunity. Some will, but most companies won't even, glance your way if you got felonies on your record. With that being said, you also got people out here that's literally making $50 an hour, $100 an hour. You know what I'm saying? When you got careers like that, you can afford to live by yourself. But if you're making $12 an hour in this economy, in today's era and moving into the future, you can't live by yourself. That's pretty much impossible. That's impossible because how are you going to be able to afford all of life's expenses? So and that's one of the things that I mean when I say that for some people, thriving, being single, it just won't work for them. But I know for me, I've lived both lifestyles to the point where I was single, I was thriving, I had my own crib, had my job, had my car, I had everything going. One thing that you do feel, you feel that freedom of not only having your own, but not having to answer to anybody. You can go out, go where you want, do what you want without anybody asking you any questions. You know what I mean? You get to literally live life and take life by the horns. And when you live in life like that, you start to feel this feeling of happiness. It's a sense of happiness. For those who are single and want to be single and prefer to be single, believe it or not, they're happy. And I know some people may find it hard to believe that you can be happy single, because when you think of single, you're thinking lonely. You know what I mean? You're alone. How can you be happy and you're alone? You have nobody to spend time with, nobody to keep you company, nobody to conversate with. Being lonely and being by yourself is two different things. Just because a person is by themselves, they living life on their own terms, that does not mean that they're lonely. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, believe it or not, I can find company in a movie. I can find company watching movies. I can find company watching my favorite TV show. I can find company, even kicking it with my pet, taking my dog for a walk, playing with my dog. And you know what I'm saying? I can find company in different ways to where I won't be lonely, to the point where I need a companion. I need a spouse. So I've lived that single lifestyle before. Now, I've lived the close to marriage, the engaged lifestyle. And I liked it that too. But the thing with that is, when you in a relationship, you're engaged, you're married, you have somebody there who you have to consider. If you want to go out and do something, you can't go out and just do it on your dime. You got to ask them, hey, what do you think? Is it cool? Because you got to give them that respect. You're not asking for permission, but you're giving them that respect. The same way, if she wants to go out, she will ask you, hey, is it cool? You want to give each other that same respect. Because if you just leave out the house, you go out, hang out with your fellas, you leave out the house, and you feel like you ain't got to check in. You ain't got to tell your woman nothing. Like, I'm a man. I ain't got to tell her shit. If I want to go, I'm going to go. Go ahead and do that. I can almost guarantee you she going to repay your ass with that same energy. Maybe the next weekend, you're going to see her getting dressed and she going to bounce on your ass. And you'll ask her, where you going? She going to ignore you and keep it moving. Because in her mind, she's like, I ain't got to answer to you. You didn't answer to me. You didn't respect me. I'm not disrespecting you by walking out, not telling you where I'm going, who I'm with, or what I'm doing. You didn't give me that respect last week. So if anybody is being disrespectful, it's you, because you did it first. You see what I'm saying? See, I got to understand, when it comes to being in a relationship, a lot of people play games. A lot of people don't like to admit that they play games. A lot of people play games. You got to deal with games. You got to deal with, checking in. You got to deal with, arguments, because it's not going to be a perfect relationship. Because for me, it's like, I know how to thrive by myself or in a relationship. Some people can thrive by themselves. Some people can thrive in a relationship, but some people can do both. And I'm one of those people. I can do both. I can do either one. Either one is completely fine with me. I don't look at a relationship like I got to answer to this person. No, I'm looking at this relationship like this is a partnership. This is a team. This is teamwork. Me and you against the world type of vibe. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do anything to you that I don't want you to do to me. I'm not going to disrespect you because I don't want you to disrespect me as my woman. I'm not going to not take you into consideration because I want you to take me into consideration in a relationship. You understand? One hand washes the other. And as long as we stay on that path, we should be good. Now, the relationship not going to be perfect. And that's the thing about being married or being in a relationship that sucks, is that sometimes you're going to deal with problems. You're going to deal with arguments. You're going to deal with disagreements. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have those times where y'all ain't talking. You're going to have those times where y'all don't like each other. You know what I mean? And that's a problem that you don't have to deal with when you're single. When you're single, you don't argue. Who's it to argue with? You know what I'm saying? When you're single and you got your own crib, your own space, you don't have to worry about coming home like, oh man, I got to deal with her tonight, or I got to deal with him tonight. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you come home to peace. And that to me is the thing about relationships that also make being single somewhat better in a sense. It's better in the sense when it comes to that. But being in a relationship or married is better in the sense of having help, having somebody that got your back, having somebody that, you don't have to do 100% of the work and you don't have to foot 100% of the load. You got somebody that's helping you with that load, and they can take some of that load off your shoulders. That's the benefit to being in a relationship or being married that you don't get being single. But being single, you get the benefit of not having to deal with any BS. No arguing, no nonsense, no back and forth, none of that. No bad energy, no coming home to, a bad vibe. None of that. You ain't got to deal with any of that when you're single. When you're single, you control the pace of your life. When you're in a relationship, it's two people that's trying to move at the same pace. And sometimes the man may move a little bit ahead of the woman, or the woman may move a little bit ahead of the man. You can't do that. Y'all got to make sure y'all on the same page at all times. But being single, you control that shit 100%. So, being single got its advantages and its benefits, and being married has its advantages and benefits. The thing is, to you, what is the benefits that's best for you? For you to thrive in life. How do you thrive better? Do you thrive better being single? Do you thrive better being married? Everybody's different. Or are you like me? Can you do both? You know what I mean? Me, I don't mind being single at all. And I don't mind being in a relationship, being married. You know what I mean? It's all about who I'm with, what I'm bringing to the table, what they're bringing to the table. How can we help each other through life? How can we assist each other through life? How can we make each other better? Because I don't want to get with any woman if I can't make her better. I don't want a woman to be with me if she can't make me better. We could be friends, but to be married in a committed relationship, no, you got to bring more to the table, man. You got to be willing to look at my flaws and do your best to help me strengthen those, and vice versa. I will look at your flaws and do my best to strengthen those. What are you not good at? Okay, let's work on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make you better. You trying to make me better, and we can thrive in life together. If you can't do that for me, if I can't do that for you, we don't need to be together. We could be friends or nothing at all. Because I can thrive in life being single by myself. I've done it before, and it's not a bad thing. I actually enjoyed it. So, yeah, baby. So that's my question to y'all. Which one are y'all? Which one can y'all do best in life? Can y'all thrive by yourself better? Or is it better for you to have a companion? You know what I'm saying? Because a little bit of help is always good. And a big part of being in a relationship, you cannot be in a committed relationship or married if you're selfish. If you're only thinking about you, that shit is not going to work. If you thinking about you and you think about other people before your spouse comes last, that's not going to work. When you're in a relationship, the whole point, or if you married, the whole point is to make each other first. If she's not making you first, that probably ain't the best situation for you. If he's not making you first, that's probably not the best situation for you. Because in a marriage, he supposed to put her first after God always. God is always first. That goes without saying. But I'm talking about as far as man goes. He's supposed to put her first. She's supposed to put him first. Now, if he puts her first, then she does not need to put herself first, because she's already put first, and vice versa. But see, people feel like they have to put themselves first when their spouse is not putting them first. It's kind of like, I feel like you don't got me, and I got me. You don't got me, so I got me. I got me. I gotta I know it's I gotta have, but I gotta got me. I gotta have my own ass. I gotta cover my own ass. I gotta have my own back. I gotta make sure I'm getting what I need. I gotta make sure I'm good. If you're not going to, if you're gonna step up to the plate, put me first and make sure I'm good. Cool. I step up to the plate, put you first, make sure you good. We both good. We good. But see, that's the thing. You know, you got a lot of people that only care about their own needs, so they'll put other people before their spouse. They'll put themselves, they'll put their mama, they'll put this person, they'll put that person, and then your spouse comes last. And you expect your spouse to be okay with that. You expect your spouse not to have a problem with that. Why would they be okay with that? Why wouldn't they have a problem with that? That's not how it's supposed to go. And if that's how it's going, why are you even with the person? What's the point? Like that saying go, man, you could do bad by yourself. You do not need anybody to help you or assist you in fucking up. You can do that perfectly by yourself. If you get with somebody, they should only, and I repeat, they should only enhance you. They should only make your situation better, not make your situation worse. So yeah, man, you know, hopefully I was able to hit the mark on making it clear to some people which one is best for you. Are you better being single or are you better being married? Which one will you thrive in better? And don't look at somebody else's situation and say, oh, well, they're married and they're thriving, so I can get married and I can thrive. Not necessarily, because everybody's path is different. Your sister, your friend, your brother, your cousin, whoever, that's their life. That's them. That's their journey. You're on your own journey. You're on your own path. You cannot, mock your life after somebody else's. You have to start your own journey, create your own lane, and live in your purpose. Don't try to live in somebody else's. But I hope I was able, like I said, to hit that mark, man, and make it a little bit more clear to y'all, man, to my YouTube fam, Silverback Gorilla Gang. Which one is best for you? Who are you? Are you somebody who thrives being single? Are you somebody who thrives in a marriage or relationship? You feel me? Because, everybody can't handle being single. Everybody definitely can't handle marriage. And I know that for a fact. I think most people probably can't handle marriage and even being in a relationship, man, because it comes with a lot. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a lot, man. That takes teamwork. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, y'all let me know in the comments, man. Which one are you? Which one best suits you? Being single, being married. Now, I'm not no advice expert and nothing like that, but, man, I've been through a lot in my life. You feel me? If I sat up here and told y'all a lot of the things I've been through, you would not believe it. You would not believe it, because I don't look like what I've been through. But I've been through a lot, man, so I got a lot up here. And also drop in the comments, anything that y'all want me to talk about moving forward, man, any type of material, no matter if it's pertaining to relationships, if it's personal, if it got to deal with, life in general, work, school, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me, let me know. All right, man, I'm going to go and get up out of here, man. But think about what I said, man. Take what I said today, put it in your note pile, man. Think about what I said. Figure out which life best suits you. Is it to be single or is it to be married? Because we already know both ain't for everybody. If you have not hit that subscribe, if you not hit that like, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment. We could chop it up. To all my amazing Silverback Gorilla Gang family, I appreciate y'all for stopping by once again. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the love. And I'm sending it right back to you. Until next time, you know how we creeping, how we rolling, how we sliding. Silverback Gorilla Gang.
We get high on them dirty road back road. We get drunk on them dirty road back road. We get high on them dirty road back road. We get drunk on them dirty road back road. We get high on them dirty road back road. We get drunk on them dirty road back road. We get high on them dirty road back road. We get drunk on them dirty road back road. I'm strapped with a dad hat, bitch. I'm strapped with a black cat, bitch. I grew up on a dirt road, ain't no way I can't not sit back. I might talk with a slur, I might hang in the burbs, I might smoke a little weed. You don't drink or smoke, that's absurd. Gotta fill my cup so I can sip my drink. Gotta roll that blunt, we smoke on dank. That's that cushion diesel. So I love my people. Ain't nothing like putting them 26s on the Regal. We gon' flex on niggas, better not test my niggas. We got mental problems, so you don't wanna stress my niggas. Cause we might take it too far, cause too far is all we know. Don't cock that hammer back, bitch, if you're not gon' let it blow. We get high on